My formal background is actually in writing and editorial work. While I have made art for my entire life, I don't have a degree in fine art. When I found weaving, it was one of those beautiful periods of transition. I had left a long-term job and was trying anything and everything that interested me. And when I saw a listing for an intro to weaving class, it was at the Handcraft Studio School, which was based in El Cerrito, California. They're sadly now closed. The best way I can describe the feeling I had was a very deep knowing that weaving was meant for me, that it was something I had to try. The tactility of it, the warmth, working with my hands, all resonated so strongly that there wasn't a question after that class of whether I would continue to weave. It was an absolute compulsion. Every spare minute I had when my daughter was a baby was spent weaving and at the loom. The most fundamental shift to my weaving practice came in 2020. I went through a series of very challenging personal events, the most painful being a pregnancy loss that I experienced in April of 2020 when I was halfway through that pregnancy. I was absolutely shattered after that experience, and I couldn't weave for months. When I returned to the loom, it was in grief, it was in rage, it was in questioning, and the work I made then was very different. It was a huge departure from the style of work I had been making before, and it was instrumental in my healing and my processing. And it was also the advent of what I consider autobiographical weaving in my work. So when I come to the loom, it is often with an experience or a feeling that I am working through. And in that way, my pieces are very vulnerable. I consider them an offering. I am hoping that something about my experience resonates with the person viewing my work. And if so, if they feel anything, that is me reaching across time and space and different mediums, and we are having a shared experience, and that is pretty incredible.